Okay, cool, let's get this started. Just gonna put up the music and hope that it's not too loud and everything. I'll probably check on my phone in a sec. Get it out from here. I'm gonna look really stupid doing this. YouTube's tweaking out a bit. But yeah, so today we are just going to be going through a bunch of stuff and we're just going to try get the game ready for the next update because most of the hard work is done. So I think this is the latest character we've been working on and most of our abilities are done. We have the little turret, we have the little whip vines thing, we have the walls. So it's just loading a lot of these in because I just opened the editor in, so it's going to be a little bit laggy. And then we have like this, right? Oh, that's another thing I need to do. Let's write that down. Remove vines when flower thing on. But yeah, let me know if the music is too loud. I think it's fine at the level it is. So today, most of the stuff we're going to go through is going to be mostly cosmetic. So I've got on my little shitty notepad here, sound effects. I just got a new pack for that. A bunch of decal stuff. One more AI ability. Getting in a photo for the character. And yeah. Oh shit, I forgot to show off the ult. I think that might be my favorite ult in the game. And then I did something, like if you notice, if I pop it here where there's elevation, the flowers actually spawn where there's like the ground, if that makes sense. Which it took a little bit of research to learn how to do that. I'm gonna lower this a little bit, or at least lower what's coming out of the thingy. So I figure it's probably best to go character by character and make sure that everything is okay. Is this live? Yes, sir, it's live. Welcome to the chat, I guess. Yeah. So we can go through Queen Flora and we can work on her sounds. There's one thing I need to check first. Let's put this as Queen Flora. Alright, so one issue that we're having with a lot of the characters in the game is that if I... Yo, that was terrible. Why didn't you load in? Give this another second. I have to wait for the cooldown. Alright, so if I go like this... God damn it, it's too quick. I need someone else. Let's change to Superman. Something's acting weird. Alright, no, wait. Yeah, so you can kind of see that like it sort of lights up the character when we have those decals on, and that's what I want to get rid of, at least for every character. So I'm hoping it's as simple as going here and I believe it's something like turning that off. Which other cosmetics do we have in the game? Oh. It's kind of annoying that we have to do this for each like mesh in the game instead of just doing this per decal. I think Blue Justice makes the last guy and receives decal. I really need to get rid of this guy's like pot belly. Like I already made this joke before, but every time I look at him, he just looks like he takes like 10 pints a night. Like, he needs to cut back on the drinking for real. But I'm not too great at like modeling, so I'm not going to push that just yet. Alright, so if I go like this, it doesn't affect them at all. But it does for her buying weapons thing. Alright. I think I got roasted for leaving these in the ground. I got peer pressured into putting them on the back or like having them burrow out of the earth because they were just kind of floating around before. All right, let's test this one more time. Okay, it looks good. I feel like it's not something a lot of people would notice in a small scale, but when you pop this out and you can see the green over them, it really just like makes it look unprofessional. But now it's a lot better. Trying to do this in beat. Okay, that was a random waste of time. All right, so that part's done. That's removing decals for each character. Who's my favorite character? I think I have to go with Rapid for now. I was doing a lot of reworks with Rapid, so I've been playing Rapid the most, and you know, Flash is my favorite hero. Oh, what's up, Scarecrow? How you doing? But before it was like Tech Ranger. I think like his kit was just fire. Like everything was yikes. I feel like it's one of the better kits in the game. But I feel like I should love them all equally. Like they're all my little creations, and I value and love them all the same. I don't play favorites, okay? There's so much to do with what's his face, Ninja Man. Let's get on that now. Or Tech Ranger. Shock Shuriken. Okay, so the issue with this ability, which is our electric shuriken, is that it's really just a bunch of small minor fixes today. It's like electric trail. We used to have an electric trail that was better. Ninja Man electric shuriken pro. So my thing is I'm trying to get a playtest version out by next week. And the playtest version isn't going to have the full model for Queen Flora just yet. Because I'm still working on trying to nail down the art for the character. And the model as well. But I don't see why that would stop us from, like, playing the character, you know? I think we kind of need to have the ability thrown at us, or that wasn't helpful. Yeah, that looks better. So this is going to be problem number 2. I think like this is fine for the decal, right? The targeting. The blue is just doesn't really work with the characters thing. And then for some reason the other one is blurry, so I think we're gonna have to change that. Will she be inspired by the design we made in Discord? Oh yeah, for sure. Let's see, do I have Clip Studio on? I think I'll load it up later. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna take that because I'm basing what I have now, which is the 2 vines coming off her back, and then putting that on Discord. And I might putting that on top of the one on Discord. Then I might throw in my like own little changes and thingy on top of that. But my thing is I haven't drawn in literally months, so I'm taking my sweet time with it before I make the final concept character thingy. What was I gonna do? Right, so we need to change the Ninja Man decal. By the way, some really awesome artwork too. Like, I'm genuinely impressed and kind of gassed because you guys really did sick and the ideas were really creative. Will you ever replace the plane model for Tech Rangers or with a bat plane? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think before the actual demo, like I'm gonna get into a polish stage soon. Hopefully by the end of next month, we're just gonna focus on polishing, and I will definitely do that then. Gonna have a little animation of it flying in and out, but in my mind, I'm always like, get the gameplay done, and then like let people imagine it's working. Yeah, what's up, GLA? How you doing? Right. Why are we on the grapple? Ninja escape. So I think the one I want to change, which one was it? Shock Shuriken is fine, but we're not going to go into the sounds for that. It was the decal, isn't it? Material instance. Bro, I'm silly. Ninja Man. Right now it's exam season, but once it's over, I make art for every character. Oh, Fez. Good luck in exams. Mind sharing what you're studying though? decal. AOE. How you doing, Frog Boy? What other characters are you planning to make, and are you open to suggestions? In general, yeah. Like, I'm open to suggestions, but it gets more blurry as we go on. I think for now, we're most excited about like a Jon Stewart Green Lantern and a Constantine slash Zatanna hybrid. Then down the line, a Peacemaker character, because Peacemaker season 2, I believe, is coming out this year or something like that. So I think that would be really sick to see. Okay, so let's change this as the new decal. Yo, can Green Lantern, guess you mean, be called Emerald Cadet? I did like that idea, I think. Damn, what color can we use for this? To the middle of the ring. IT, but you passed that, now it's just maths and stuff. Oh, feds. Sweet. I remember doing maths at IB, and that was a nightmare. Worst part was that I decided for some reason to watch Naruto while studying, and that was my biggest mistake. This looks alright. This looks like a high-tech targeting field sort of thing. I think we're gonna go with that. But yeah, I'm really trying to think, is there any big systems that I need to work on? I think apart from new characters, I did kind of say a domination and a free-for-all mode. But I generally, oh yeah, this is nice. I generally don't think that's going to be that hard to do. I think each one is going to take me a couple of days to like work on. And it's an extra feature, so I'd rather do those at the end. May I suggest a Martian Manhunter type character who can move through walls and even avoid being hurt as he phases? I'm calling him Alien Dude. Actually, yeah. I don't think him moving through walls, it depends, because like a wall like this, you shouldn't be able to move through. But a wall like this, you should be able to move through. So it's kind of hard to decide which walls the character could and could not move through. But in terms of phasing, yeah, that's like a pretty good idea. Or he could be like Mirio, where he phases into the ground and jumps out of the ground. Like that, that's perfectly fine. Or easily doable. That targeting looks epic. Yo, what's up, Devlog Kim? Yeah, this one is I really like the color direction on this, so we need to basically copy this and use it for the other one too. So this looks like mad cheesy, right? Literally like a block out version. And do you know what? I think I could probably change. We just have like a gray. I don't want to change this to something like this just yet, but I'm gonna see what I can do with that in the coming weeks. I don't want to distract much with it, but having a kind of story mode with different levels in PvE would fill the void that a hero shooter like Overwatch 2 didn't manage with their Oh yeah, to fill with PvE. Yeah, I agree. To be fair, all of that just depends on like um because the PvE is a massive like time investment. Like you have to kind of come up with a story and a world and everything. And then like it's just not something that's feasible on a sort of small game scale, but it just depends on having like good ideas and good creativity with how you execute it. But I think for now, the easiest way to get attention for the game is like a sort of rinsable PvP type loop. If that makes sense. Because I think story mode stuff would be very here's the decal. It would be very best case scenario. Ginger Man alt. I've got like Fanta and a coffee here, and honestly, this is not the healthiest. I do have a water on the side, so maybe I need to drink that a lot more to balance out all the toxins I'm taking in. Should we try something? Do you guys think that I should add like a rotating, I should rotate the icon inside the thing? Like I think that could be a nice touch, and it's something that's not too crazy for me to do. Is it possible to get this game on some kind of online website? I'm thinking Crazy Games IO or something. It's on itch.io on the superhero frenemies. The possibly game mode is capture the flag. Oh, that would be so cool. Yeah, that's the thing when it comes to like map design, I'm not even that good. So this Batcave one that we're gonna do is gonna be my first proper like map design level. But then apart from that, like we can see how it goes from there. All right, let's do that then. You make the targeting thing lock on the enemy at the center point. When it comes to this one, I don't think I can do that. Let's see, scale UVs by center. We add a rotate. That's too much. Rotator, that's the one. Wait a minute, what do you mean speed isn't a variable in the rotator, right? That's interesting because I don't want it to rotate for every icon because this is a base thing. Make sure it's not too fast though. Don't want it to be distracting. Yeah, that's a valid point. I'm pretty sure we can just pop in a, actually let's just put it here. So this will stop it, but it doesn't essentially add like a rotate speed. It's just time. So maybe what I can do is time divided by something. So if you want it to be totally still, we divide it by 0 and just have it still. Yeah, okay, so this is what we can do. Whoa. What is it doing here? I think this one just acts funny. If I put it to -1, yeah, rotates the other way, but we'll do it as 1. Oh yeah, that's a nice effect. But then you have like a transition issue when you get to the other one. So, here's where we get to the real issue, all right? So when an enemy uses the ult on us, it also needs to show this like radius, but then it also has to have like this like extra danger sense to it, if that makes sense. We need to know the difference between an enemy team's one and like an ally team's one, right? And that's what is going to be a bit difficult to do. I think I'm just gonna, I can do that, right? Yeah. And then we can put Ninja Man, Ninja Man alt. Okay, so it's gonna be a little tricky to do this, but we're gonna turn the enemy thing off, and then we're gonna turn the area opacity down. Okay, that changes everything. This one does not look good. Okay, this is kind of nice. This feels subtle. It doesn't give away too much, but it's like a don't go in here type of thing. If we can reduce it a little bit more. You make the center bit flash if it's an enemy and make like a tactical strike incoming sound. I think that's a good sort of idea. I don't think it's something I can do today, but it might be something worth looking into. The moment you need any voice lines, you know who to talk to. Yes, I do. I've been thinking about it because I have a pack for grunts, but there's not enough variation in it, so I might have to hit them up and look for extra grunts. I do not know what's going on with my shoulder and my arm today. All right, so let's try this. If we go into the alt and oh, this is gonna be some annoying multiplayer stuff. Okay. Server. There's nothing to really check, but I'm just gonna put RPC. All right, so what we want to do is get our team subsystem, get Lyra team subsystem, and compare teams. So, you know, if we're on the same team, different teams, we're going to use different stuff. But what we want to compare it to, you know what? I feel like the music is kind of hitting today. Like, usually I'd be like annoyed at this point, but I feel like it's pretty good. Have I just gotten used to it? We want to get the owner actor, and I'm pretty sure that's just going to be a pawn. And we can say get player controller. But we want to make sure it's the local player controller because every player has access to, I believe, the server's player controller and their own. So we want to do it is local. I'm not even saying all that in an attempt to educate. I just genuinely forget, and I'm so bad at multiplayer stuff. All right, so if they're on the same team, then we want to set the decal material to this one. And then if they're on different teams, we want to set it to this one. An invalid argument, we're just, oh, wait. Let's just put it to this one as well. You know what could be a nice touch? That issue that we had with the transition for them. If we do set up decal, let's put hidden in game off. Well, let's put hidden in game on. Okay, I think this should slap. Let's get our Ninja Man. Let's make him active. Okay. So I think he should be able to get his ult pretty quickly, and he should be attacking us. Whoa, relax, relax. Okay, yeah, it does look pretty subtle. Like, we're gonna try it in game, but it looks pretty. I swear to God, the second we spawn in, he just stuns us. Doesn't even give us. Oh my God, what an annoying twat. Oh, but you see, that's an issue. Ours looks the same. Which what? How is that? Another character idea, sort of a controller character, uses gases like caustic in Apex Legend. The DC character Scarecrow, call him Crowman. Oh shit. Okay, I don't know anything about Apex Legends, but if you're talking about Scarecrow, I do know what you're talking about. Where have I gone wrong with this? I think the thing that I have to do now is really just play a lot more games than just Marvel Rivals and thingy, right? Like I think I might actually have to play Overwatch at some point just to get, or Overwatch and Apex Legends, just to get a better idea for like character abilities and like stuff like that. Like just fresh inspiration, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, I didn't even realize. Yeah, Scarecrow, fair enough. The only reason I can think of as to why ours looks like that is because we didn't put anything in owner. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I should use instigator. Instigate. Plug that in. Yeah, I imagine it's gonna be. Okay, it looks like that for us, but there's no way to tell for enemy team. You know what I should do is just spawn another one here and have them be like on an allied team. How do we change the teams again? Team ID, team 1. I picked the wrong hero. I would just say watch the character videos for Overwatch for character inspos. Yeah, it does make sense. But another thing is I need to. Been trying to play more games too. Did he just put him in the map? Yeah, he's having fun. Get him. Get him. What are you doing, bro? Alright, let's change him. But damn, it means I need to get myself a new hard drive if I want to play a lot more games. Because I'm constantly out of space. Use your alt. There we go. But then if we give one to the other guy, let's put his AI back on. Passive. You know what? I'm getting tired of doing that. I need to rework that. Okay, you can see the difference, I think. It's pretty clear. Alright, that's another thing we want to do. I used to want to have projectiles go through your teammates. And I sort of know how to do that, but I don't think it's going to work. So for the time being, I'm just going to have it like block. Yeah, I told my friend about you. He joined in streams. Yeah, that's cool, man. I'll make sure you're on the Discord server too. We've been talking a lot and everything. Give him a larger buttock. Who exactly are you talking about here? Which character are you on about? Tech Ranger. Like, out of all the characters, I would have said Rapid personally, but sure, like to each their own, you know. Let's see. Alright, so if we hit something, it tells the server to detonate. But then it's like... on different teams. Whoa. Oh yeah, here it is. So if they're on the same team, it just does spawn sounder location, and I think what we need to do is just hit the detonate here. What's the name of the Discord and how to join it? Yeah, I need to sort out commands for this. But I think I have the link right here. Oh, that is not a Discord link. What the fuck? Yeah, that is absolutely not a Discord link. What is going on? Yo, I definitely set up no bots. Yeah, actually bots and everything. Guys, I won't lie, I'm terrible at like the Discord is better, but I'm really bad at just using Discord in general. Like I feel like an old person whenever I have to use it. So it always like oh, did someone already drop it? I can't like tell. I think someone has. Yeah, because there's a new invite link. Okay. Appreciate that. Damn, Discord really makes me feel like an old man. That's crazy. So we're just gonna see if we hit him. All right, relax. Relax, man. This one. Maybe, and it's in the description. Sorry, did you get the link? All right, let me. Oh shit, it's on my like YouTube. That's it. I knew I put it somewhere so I could easily access it, but there we go, dropping it there. The thing is, I just signed up for, or I just started using Restream to stream on Thingy, and yeah, it's kind of new to me. I haven't had time to go through all the bots stuff and everything. I think I just about set up notifications recently, so or alerts rather. All right, where were we? So that fixes our problems with projectiles, and we have, yeah, we can need to continue with the Ninja Man stuff, I guess. So I kind of like what we have going on with this and this, right? Hold on, need to quickly. make sure this is at 0. So we need to do the same thing for his Odeon. You have a link to it in the channel for people can get it. Yeah, no, I just clocked. We need to do one for this as well, which I don't know why it's spinning so fast. Like, relax. Oh, I just realized. Okay. Well, this is beginning to make a lot of sense now. Bloody hell, what is this code? Oh, this is a nightmare. I say it like I didn't write this myself. This is a nightmare to look at. What? Is it cell VFX? I don't even need to use these anymore. We can just this one is for different teams, and for different teams we want this one. One time speed lead means max, try 0.2. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give that a shot. Man said tough. What education I have? Degree in computing. Yeah, basically it. Although I'm trying to get my master's degree for computer science, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, and then for the regular one, it's somewhere here. We'll use this. Alright, let's just see if the colors work at first. And let me see if I can stay outside from him. We don't actually want this one to spin, so we might have to make a different one. I could either write something to stop it from spinning, but oh, this is so annoying. I have to do this just to go into there, just so I could go into explosive shuriken, delete the explosive shuriken one. Oh, brother, leave me alone. So MI Tech Ranger decal. Delete this and replace it with Tech Ranger decal. This will run anywhere from this one. Surely this will be fine and won't crash the engine, right? Well, okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we also need to sort of update the shuriken so it doesn't look so basic, right? because this is like an explosive shuriken. It should be pretty high techy. So if we can put some kind of thing that makes it look like a more like a landmine, hybrid of a landmine and explosive shuriken, I think that would be good. I'd say maybe give it a red light in the middle. Yeah. And yeah, you're absolutely right. And like a flashing or beep sound when it's about to go off. Oh yeah, I made a duplicate, so I wanted to change this one. Need to make sure this is one before. I swear I saw that moving. I keep putting the wrong one in. Oh my god, this is so annoying. ES decal. Yeah, and here's where we need to figure out the thing. If I do 200, it's gonna be virtually static. So a bigger number is better, but it kind of feels like a cheap solution, but I think it's fine. Why is the icon for Queen Flora just Tech Ranger? Yeah, because Queen Flora isn't done yet. The mesh isn't done. It's like I just left it as what it. I left it as Queen Tech Rangers one. But we're gonna solve that today. All right, let's do something quickly to fix this AI kind of issue. I'm happy. Oh no, I don't want to go into the C++ to have to do this. Can I do it in construction scripts? Okay, cool. I just don't want to have to be picking the thingy all the time. So were you able to fix that glitch where Superman were you able to fix that Superman glitch where pressing the reload? Yeah, yeah, I saw that. It took like a while for me to catch on to what was causing that. But it should be gone now. And I'm trying to push that into the next version. Let's see, set AI controller. Oh, don't do that. This is why I don't like making things in C++. Sometimes you screw yourself when it comes to blueprint flexibility. I don't know which one should I do. Set. No fucking exposed, and I can't be asked to open up Visual Studio. A bit of a nightmare. It's fine. I'll do that off stream anyway. Just put these back to passive. Mm, Alright, honestly, I like her looking like one massive planet. Wanna crop an image and use that as a placeholder. I mean, yeah, we could give that a shot, to be fair. How much of it did you implement and how much was provided by the Lyra template? So the Lyra template takes you to a hero shooter point, but like if you look at the whole ability icons, like in the screen, the only thing that is basically, how do I put it? You start with a pretty good template, but I've basically gone in and taken out and like put in my own stuff. So the only thing that's purely Lyra is the scoreboard on top. Everything else I've had to like adjust for my own purposes, and it means you kind of have to understand the way Lyra works and everything. And it's like, yeah, that's the way I would put it. All right, so yeah, what did I want to do? Check out the sounds. We also have melee, but yeah, that's not good. So let's fix that. Also, what's everyone's thought on a like Nightwing type character? Like, because I was really thinking about that for some time. This is the melee combo. All right, how much? If Wonder Woman does 40 melee damage, I feel like a decent amount for Batman is like 35. He's not gonna be as weak as the Flash doing like 12, but thingy. Nightwing sounds cool, but we need a lot of movement like Iron Fist. That's true. So here was like my idea was he would basically have a dash that kind of worked like Star Lord's one, where you know it would give him like invulnerability for some time. Then he would also have a grapple hook, so he can use the grapple hook like Moon Knight, and he could also use the grapple hook like Black Widow, where he hooks onto enemies and does like a kick. So that would be like the core of his kit. Then we could have an alt that like the ult is a little bit more confusing, but like that was my core concept for thingy. Whoa. Make Nightwing purely martial arts acrobatic while Tech Ranger is focused on gadgets. And that would be a cool way to have it. Yeah, sort of like what the fuck? Oh yeah, I didn't change it. Be a melee. I think it depends like if we want to make some side lore for the character or just make them like completely different characters. Like if we want to go with the whole did Tech Ranger train our Nightwing character, then kind of have them similar, but fair enough. Ninja Man. Here we go. Should do it. GG, nice. Yeah, thanks for the game. All right. Thanks for joining. Yeah, hopefully catch you next time. Oh Oh my god, what am I missing? What? Am I blind? Am I missing something? This is... Oh, I'm silly. I'm silly. We don't even use this. I have to go into all of these and change it. Alright, so this should be a lot better. This shit is pissing me off. Where is the sparks coming from? What? What? Oh, it's this. We don't need this, do we? You can make up low stuff. I like to do that stuff. Community can change stuff up so the story is made by the fans. We are over texture budget already. I don't know, I feel like a melee move is supposed to be more devastating, but it's also the kind of thing you use when you're low health. So I don't know, yeah, I think that's something we could do. I think it will probably evolve as we kind of do like more streams and more art and that kind of stuff. We get like a better sense of where to go. All right, yeah. So apart from this, we just need to work on some hit sounds because this is like we want it to really work on the sound design of this game because it is so terrible right now. What the fuck is this dev folder? Oh, dev items. Yikes. Not a good sign. Okay, we have a sounds here. Impacts, movement. Just go sound effects. Yikes, that is so loud. I didn't even know they had these. So let's grab all of these and create a single sound cue. Call them melee. Oh shit, sound cue. Wish. It's quite cool because it automatically just like puts them in random ones. So we need to work on the attenuation of it. All right. Oh yeah, I see why. This is a completely different lo-fi playlist. That's why it's not pissing me off. I don't know why it took me so long to realize that one song was, but am I insane? Is this not? Oh, the sound, the distance is so crazy small. What? Maybe dash is a lot further. I've already done this with Flash. That's so annoying. All right, never mind. You see how quiet it is? Like, you guys definitely can't hear it, right? All right, the last thing I'm gonna do for you sounding is let's get that shot shuriken. I'm just gonna duplicate it and call it. These all sound terrible. That one sounds nice. All right. Let's add a modulator so it's not always the same. What pisses me off is like the sounds in the lyra, like the ones Lyra comes with, they're also terrible. The second you step even just a little far away from it, it just like you can't even hear it. It's fine in this case with the grenade, but I missed so terribly. All right, I think that's enough when it comes to what's his space. So let's give this a shot in the night cave. Still saying we're way over budget, so I think it's Unreal Engine trying to tell us to restart for a bit, but I don't like listening to it. All right, we need better bots now because this is Bottington, this is Manny, this is Eliza. Like, I'm pretty sure this one is just an Unreal Engine reference. Bottington is terrible. Where the fuck did he go? Yo, Flash, you cannot do that. You can't do that. Okay, it's looking pretty nice. I swear everyone just comes in and steals your kills. I'm doing all the groundwork and they just step in and... Alright, we're gonna work on that. Don't worry. We're gonna work on that. I'm gonna fix that. Oh, we're getting cooked. We're getting cooked. We're getting cooked. We got cooked. The enemy poison ivy turret looks the same. Maybe have the ability where the petals are a different color. Yeah. To be fair, I think my easiest solution was gonna be have an outline around it. Like, you might be able to see it right now over Batman's cape. You can kind of see the orange or red outline. Might give that a shot, but yeah, the other way would probably work too. Guys, I think my aim might just be terrible. Oh no, wait, it's being blocked by the thing. That was such a waste of an ult. That was terrible. Okay, I keep getting stunned, and that was not right. We could not do anything there. That was terrible. You know what I kind of realized, and I think it's a good thing, is if there's no Queen Flora on the enemy team, we almost like always win. Even the small amount of like healing she does that's not direct, it does kind of work. And it's kind of nice that I don't really have to do too much of a complex healer to see the results. Oh, that was terrible. Did I hit him? How? I wasn't even aiming at him. Okay, I swear I meant for that to not bounce. God damn it. Where is he? No. Alright, what the fuck is going on? This is a mess. All of the story here is that there have to be healers. Absolutely. I'm sure you guys have heard of the great healer strike or support strike in Marvel Rivals right now. We got one whole person. That was amazing. Damn, we got. That was low-key terrible. How does that not work? Can I play as Superman or Flash next? Yeah, I think I'll go with some Flash. I need to show off the rework. Anyway. God, that move is so cool. And you can use this Poison Ivy shit as like cover as well, which I've low-key been doing. Oh, damn it. Now that we're gonna have more healers. Oh, now they're gonna make healers that have to do more damage. Oh shit, fair enough. Yeah, I think that's always been an annoying thing. Like, Mantis was my favorite to play, but I think they ended up like, was it debuffing all the or nerfing all the healers a little bit this season, except from like Cloak and Dagger, I think. Where is he? Oh. Might as well use a couple of these to take down the... I hope it refreshes. Whoa, yo, that was so close. Oh my god, I didn't make it. That is so annoying. That was a good play. That was not... Guys, that was a bot. And that, like, play, if a real person did that, that would have actually been insane. Honestly, I want to see a PvE game mode in Marvel Rivals, kind of like COD Zombies. 100%. They need like a horde mode type of thing where you just go against bots and like maybe some random upgrades here and there. Oh, you used these all at the right time. That was great. I could not reach that. That was terrible. You know, I'm just gonna call for that back. Hello? God damn it. Also, how accurate is the hitbox of the flower wall? Sometimes it caught projectiles it shouldn't. Yeah, it's not that accurate. There's no... In terms of like performance, I don't think there's a way for me to make it super accurate without there being a lot of lag. Because each of the individual strands are one static mesh, but it just has a box under for the collision. So I don't think it will matter that much for the gameplay, right? Alright, you know, I don't have to fight this guy. That did no damage to him. I think maybe he had cover or something like that. Yeah, we're cooked. Oh, we're cooked. He used the ult just on me, bro. Have shame, bro. Just like... To be fair, it kind of looks cool when he uses the ult on you. Kind of reading and got stuck in that. Maybe making the model itself have the vine stickers so it doesn't look jarring during gameplay. And random projectiles get stuck in it. Yeah. It's a balance problem because then if it's too thick, you can't really see through it, which is that was like my train of thought. But try different things. Nice. Okay, so we said we'll try Flash next. Honestly, I don't think it's a huge problem. It's just your opinion. Also, I'm gonna try have them move about a lot more. So I think having one consistent collision through them might be a bit thingy. So this is the thing I was talking about with Rapid. He's right click or left click is just this, but then you have this to thingy, which was actually J-Boy's suggestion. So thanks for that. It's whoa, careful there. It's not completely like perfect yet, but I think issues like that we're gonna sort out in the playtest. And the range might be a bit crazy, I'm not gonna lie. God's sake. Oh, I'm so close. Yeah. Character recolors would be kind of cool, like Black Suit Superman or Reverse Flash. Yeah. And then we're gonna try to get a skin system in, but that's gonna be like post demo stuff. So guys cooking me a little bit. Just want to test that if we stand still, they move through it. Oh fuck, we need to move. She got us. Alright. Damn. What's the cooldown on the right click? This one there isn't any. But it's got like an ammo thing, so you could use 5 before you have to reload. You are like the new Rapid. Yeah, you know who to thank for that one. Oh, we made it just in time to use the ult. Oh, that was so clutch. We need to go through and we need to change the default time to like 200. That was so close. That's the thing, like he just ends up in places now. Oh yeah, this is the safe one. Oh, we need to go. We need to go. Is there a health pack this side of the map? I think there needs to be one. Just load them somewhere else. God damn it. What was that new map you just showed in the last stream? I don't think that was a new map. I think that was a test. I want to make sure this works. Did it work? That was a test map. That was nice. I think we need to drop. Oh fuck! We need to drop the range on it. But yeah, that map was basically a test map. This is the only level that I have as of now. Oh, I just realized what we need to work on. We need to get the sounds for the flash right. You like the range, low-key. Oh shit. Yeah, it's good in like to be fair, maybe it just depends on the map as well. So this one has a lot of like, you know, times where you could do that. But like in a whoa, bro, the momentum in that one was crazy. But in a flatter map with no holes, it could be a lot better. Like it will be less of a problem. Oh yeah, we're done. This really makes me want to go back to map making and modeling environment. That's never been my strong suit, you know, like. But we need to get. There we go. Yeah, when it comes to like environments, I've always been terrible at. Ooh, fuck, we got done. Alright, I think we're gonna have to wait before we can use the ult. I think the map's only missing those iconic things you could put in the corners, like Batman's T-Rex and the penny. Yeah, I've got a space for that right here. And yeah, that's basically where it's gonna go. So this is gonna be like the lab. You can see some science stuff. There's some beakers there. I think these are gonna be like batteries or something. And could we just do the ult here? That was sweet. We obviously have the bat computer or the tech computer, and then we have the suits, which I kind of like. This one, the drip on this one is crazy, except from the light blue. The red one is fire, but this one is a bit goofy. And then yeah, we have the default one. God damn it. I love to design a Batcave, but I have no idea how to make it for Unreal and then somehow make it importable. Yeah, you usually go with like modular pieces is the best way you design it, and then they translate. Like Unreal, you probably just want to use FBX, export it out to FBX. Everything like works like that. Yikes. So that's basically how you export things to Unreal, but Yeah, it's not much as if it would be in any other like platform or engine, right? Just give me a sec. God damn it. A black and blue one would be sick. Looks more like Batman that way. Yeah, fair enough. I'm trying to see. I tried to do the black and yellow, but like I just changed the color and the materials. I didn't really design these intentionally. That's pretty close. I need to change this Victorious thing into a more DC stuff. So let's see if we can go Blue Justice. Coffee's gone cold, cold. Is it just me, or should our team be blue instead of the red on the scoreboard? It looks a bit more intuitive. I mean, I agree. It's one of those things in Lyra that it comes with it that you have to go in and change yourself. So I need to go in and, well, change it, you know? It's like, if you notice, we always spawn on the same side of the map, which just isn't, like, right. It's because Lyra automatically spawns you on the same team every time, which is a bit stupid, but shouldn't be hard to change that. I totally missed that. I'm getting shredded here. She's just... This is the only game where I'm good at, like, playing Vanguards, and that's just because all of these guys are bots. To be fair, I'm so bad at games. I feel like if I just played a Marvel Rivals like bot match, I would still lose to any Vanguards. Yeah, I need healing. I don't know what I'm doing here. God damn. Need to write that down to... No, we change them all. Sorry, I'm trying to keep track of everything that needs to be fixed while sort of playing. Laser eyes needs more visual changes, like being two smaller eyes or two smaller lasers from the eyes. Yeah. Yeah, I sort of looked into changing that. Oh, she's blocking each and every one of them. It's just so annoying. But we got her, what a perfect ult. Oh, how did we miss that? But that's embarrassing. Someone says I don't really see that as a problem. It's something I thought about, and it matches the icon a lot more. But if I have time, I'll probably get to like changing it. Is that her? Is that Riz? Just for me. Oh, damn it. Oh, for God's sake. Just let me get this. Oh yeah, I added flight control, so you can press control to descend and thingy to ascend. I just haven't like added an on-screen HUD for that or controls on the thing. This Queen Flora keeps shutting down all my moves. It's just so annoying. Low key, I might have designed a really good support character, or at least like, you know, one of those like DPS support mixes or hybrids. Oh shit! I just realized we're losing 21-10. And all got cancelled as well. Damn. I think that's a good thing that we're getting our ass kicked. It like, we don't have a Queen Flora. It just shows like the game finally feels a bit more balanced. Because before her, we never really used to lose at all. So I can't wait to add the second support character. Okay, Rapid, we could really use an ult right now, Rapid. We could really use an ult. Oh, for God's sake. Alright, you know, at least we took her out too. What's going on with this? Let's hope the logic is we don't have a support, so we'll lose, rather than we don't have a Queen Flora, so at least, you know, yeah, you're 100% right. What were you aiming at there? That's a good point. I do think she's just kind of... I think we... Oh, I'm there. I need to find that clip where like Superman pushed us off to the edge, and I tried to like grapple and get back on, but I missed it totally. It's like moments like that make the game feel so like real, right? That projectile did absolutely nothing. But yeah, I'm gonna try and make like the next support character not like a pure healer, but one that can kind of sort of hybrid roles as well, because I just don't think the game is that deep for pure healing roles. Oh, for God's sake, that was fully wasting my ult here. I think a lot of this will change real players over bots. You don't want to balance it for bots, you know. You see a lot of things changing in those cases. Yeah, I get what you mean. The issue is I'm starting to doubt that we'll get to the point where I could do, there's nothing we can do about that. Real players, like, I am at my limit of like stress and how much I can do right now. and how much I can make. Multiplayer just kind of puts a strain on things. So this is a multiplayer framework, so it is possible. But like, it's just I'm not that good at multiplayer, so I don't know if like real players and role like thingy would be something I can do for a while. Wow, this is terrible. There's a lot of. I'm gonna ignore them. Oh, I have not checked up on the YouTube live studio for a while. I said the Constantine Zatanna character would be a good fit. I didn't realize you weren't using Lyra's multiplayer components. No, I am using Lyra's multiplayer components. It's just that when it comes to replicating abilities, I'm just bad at it. So it's like it's not a case of we can't support multiplayer. It's just the multiplayer would be very laggy and not necessarily laggy. It would just be like you would get a lot of rubber banding, abilities won't work properly, shit like that. But it's not that it's not impossible. I just don't have the skill level for it yet. I think the platform would need to be expanded beyond itch. You want enough people for multiplayer, 100%. Multiplayer will be looking at like a would I say even Steam release, that kind of shit. We're gonna do some level design next week. No, after the playtest, we'll do some level design. So that's what like mostly today we're trying to round things up so we get to a good point for the playtest. We're almost ready basically. There's not really any glitches. I don't think we've had any crashes this whole. Well, obviously we haven't had any crashes, but yeah. What did I want to do? I wanted to set this to 200. It's not a real solution, but it will do for now. I'm just thinking while we're here, let's get some sounds for Wonder Woman's melee. You see how quiet it is? It just kind of annoys me. Oh yeah, I feel like Wonder Woman's left click should be her sword rather than her shield throw, since that's more what she's known for. Yeah. So when I started, I was very faithful about like sticking to Marvel Rivals. So I was pretty much just copying Captain America's thing. And I'm glad I was able to recreate it, but I think it doesn't play as good as just doing the left click being melee and having a separate shield throw ability. So given the fact that Wonder Woman's ult sucks in the game currently, easily the worst ult, I think we're gonna need a Wonder Woman rework sometime soon. Okay, this is insanely quiet. I don't know. Like, this is 15 meters and this is 150 meters, which is a bit insane. But every other sound is it just dies when you're a little bit far away. More time the camera is going to be this far away, but you never hear it properly. Hold on, let me. What is that? Maybe right click is shield throw and Uh, I'm assuming you mean short. Oh, shield could be the shift. Wait, Marvel Rivals eventually did that. They split the. Oh shit! Sorry, I never played as Captain America, so I genuinely wouldn't know. But yeah, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, let's see what this one is. This one seems good. To be fair, I think we need more sword sounds. It doesn't sound too swordy, but I think for the moment we're good. All right, I want to try one Flash ult and one Superman ult. So we're gonna have to wait and see. This is a side plot. Like I never used this entrance, but there's never a need. He chasing after us? No, he's going straight in. See, it's not very accurate, and I'm not really sure how to solve that right now. Yo, they're coming out of nowhere. Oh, for God's... Okay, that was close. That was so close. Oh, we didn't have any... That's so jarring. That was close, though. First of all, how? I mean, the old problem is technically fixed. I could probably just do it faster than the other map. Hero testing. That's not that map. File. Alright, but I'm tired of this lo-fi track. So I put this here just so I can pop the ult out whenever I need. Why does this only go halfway sometimes? Especially at the start. This Loki looks like a beginner for a city map. Huh. I'm not sure I see it, I can't lie. Like, what do you mean it's like the block out or the start of a city map? I'm actually genuinely worried about doing a city map. I know that shit's gonna be tough for me. We have to get out of there quick. Let's see if we can get into the ult and save our health. Fuck. Oh, so like urban houses? I could kind of see that. If you look at the space in between the blocks. Like, what's that one Call of Duty map that like was in a bunch of urban houses and had like the bus or the van in the middle? I think that would be a fun type of map to make. How did I miss that, bro? How do I keep missing this ability? It's... For city elements, just have like half textured objects in the background that are placed to create the illusion of the city. Yeah, I do know what you mean. It's more things like the roads and the decals for the roads. Like, getting the block out and the layout and the feel for it is easy, but finalizing the details is a bit of a nightmare. All right. That ult did no damage. Like, the fall off on that is a bit crazy. What's your aim for this project, like long term? To be fair, I don't see it staying in this like a continuous DC rivals thing long term. It's probably gonna grow into its own thing. But like for this year and for as long as I can have fun with it, it being just DC rivals, I'm gonna see how long that can last. If that makes sense. Wow, we're just getting... So my goal, yeah. So my goal was like to have a demo at this point, you know. So we're talking about a fully finished, polished project out, and then put that up as in my portfolio, and then like move on. Not necessarily move on, but right, like I can add features from there and add new characters and new maps. And apart from the level design, I'd say we're pretty much nearing that stage because, you know, it's like things are pretty much almost complete. Yeah, perfect. A vertical slice is like the best way to put it is right now. I think it's fine. So we need to come up with a alt for what's his face, the Superman. I think we're just calling him Alcoholic Superman now, right? But yeah, we need to get an alt design for him because it is not looking right. The hero testing. To be fair, we could just go with like a blue version of this, but I think let's go with the colors first. Oh yeah, I was thinking for his logo we could do like a gavel, right? Because I didn't want to do the whole justice thing, but this also actually kind of seems cheesy though. I don't know what to do for his like symbol, right? I think we'll figure it out as we go, but maybe just a circle with an S with the Superman logo, or J since it's Blue Justice, but in that Superman font. Yeah, can I get a Superman font? I won't change that. Because I was gonna put his initials, but then I realized how bad that would be in a like in a logo. You know, you can try it for yourself if you got what I'm talking about. Like we clearly can't do that. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know where to go with that. I'm thinking I'm just gonna have to use a symbol for sure. Blue Justice. You can do a lot of things like make the icon smaller to differentiate it. So let's see what we got. Can we do transparent ones? Okay, this kind of looks cool. Tell me this does not look cool. Hmm. Why has it got this here? Isn't it on wrap? Oh, I think I might be making a mistake here. Okay. I was thinking of maybe making that his icon, right? Okay, so hopefully this doesn't interfere with the spinning. It doesn't, so we can set this back to 200. Yeah, okay, I think this kind of looks sick. So let's put this in. I'd say when you want to release the playtest, you should release a game trailer which shows off its cool moments. I guess it depends on the extent of the trailer because I can't. Yeah, if it's gameplay, then it's sure. I'll definitely do that with the demo. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty nice to do with the demo. The full thing, but for a playtest, doing something comes all right. I try like push it on social media whenever I can, on like TikTok and things like that. I think that looks sick. But the fall off on this is crazy because at this point you're doing like 2 damage or 12 or something like that. Yo, she got sent flying. What? That is, would say a glitch, but it never really happens like that. Let's see if we can recreate that. We need to get her low enough. A little bit more. Full charge. Oh shit, yeah. We can do that. So I want to make sure everything's okay. We need to give him another ability, which is our little. Like I kind of used it when we use Superman. We have a like projectile we use. So we need to give that to him. Ability 2. Frost breath. Yeah, that would have been a better shout, but there's a lot of technical things that I wanted to avoid doing, which was mostly the like materials and stuff. So I'm thinking, maybe I'll make it like a frost projectile. I think that will give it a lot more utility. But then again, that also sounds like OP. Like maybe something that like slows movement speed instead of like fully turns them into ice. You know what I mean? Because imagine giving Thor in Marvel Rivals like a stun ability, especially like a wide range stun. Yeah, too many characters. Exactly. So it's like maybe something that slows down movement speed. You know, that could be something we do. And that can be something we even do like pretty quick actually. Uh right, so we want to test this out. We want to put blue symbol and we want to give him EM. So hopefully we see him use the ability. There we go. Yeah, because that shit moves so slowly. Yeah, you know, I think that's something we definitely have to do. Let's see if we can do that now. Projectile punch, blah blah blah. We don't have the specific damage thing for this. Yo, I was using this. This is terrible. Okay, gameplay effects. GE, damage. The issue with this is I don't think we're gonna have cold thingy effects on it right now. But that might come in like a few, not a few weeks time, but a few days time. So it won't really look like an ice projectile, but we could look into. Like, it doesn't really make sense, but I'm gonna try like get really creative with this. Try and make it a bit different from Superman, but have the base power set down. Or maybe I could change it. I don't know. All right. Let's do damage. Hmm. Okay. If you're familiar with Hawkeye's ability, you know how like it passes through and then it explodes. When it passes through, I think it adds a slow effect. And then the final explosion does damage. So I'm wondering how I could add the slow effect and do the damage too. Hmm. All right, so let me just speed through this and just put like a variable and put like a final hit. All right, so if it is the final hit, we'll just put like a select here. Wait. Am I stupid? I want to put this in false. Yo, it's the other way around. God damn it, what's wrong with my mind today? Punch projectile. I always talk about like how when I'm streaming, like my mind just goes blank sometimes, or like, I literally just lose IQ points. And you're like probably think I'm exaggerating, but you see with this there, right? And you see with the is the enemy team thing, I was struggling with this getting the redder look on stream for like a good 5-10 minutes, and I even just abandoned it. Then when I go back to doing it like on my own time off stream, it took me like 10 seconds to figure out what I was doing wrong. So I'm not even like exaggerating when I say I genuinely lose IQ points when I'm like streaming and everything. We have a duration one here. We don't actually want to do any damage for this one. What we want to do is has duration, and we want to do, let's say, 4 seconds or 6 seconds. We want to add a modifier to our is it bonus movement speed? Movement speed bonus. I forgot how this works, but I think I need to do minus like 300 or something. So that's like a 50%, at least for most characters. So let's run through the logic of this. And then if it doesn't, it just does regular grenade damage. Alright, let's give this a shot. I don't think we'll be able to tell. Hold on. Show debuggability system. Damn, he got folded. He literally got folded, bro. That is embarrassing. I don't think the gameplay effects applied at all. Oh, he doesn't spawn with it. That's weird. What can we do? Alright, so if we walk through this one. Yeah, it does slow us actually. Look how like thingy, but I don't think it makes a difference when we use rapid. It's gone off now for sure. But if we go like this. Oh yeah, this is terrible. Yikes. Pretty sure he hit us directly in the face. That must be true. Love that so much. All right, so we know it works, but I don't think it works when the projectile goes through us. Is it me, or is it like, is it just me, or is it actually really cool watching them fight? Okay. It's like the fight in, yeah, that's exactly what I'm like seeing. Maybe we should like hit up get like a Zod skin or something like that. Because when they use their dash skill, it's got like a I don't know, like a speed blitz element to it, and pretty cool to see. So gameplay effects class. Pretty sure the damage is working. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. I swear I skipped forward like 5 minutes. It's the exact same beat. That's the problem. All these lo-fi tracks, they're just the same, and then they go on for like way too long. So this just doesn't work for some reason. Maybe pressing the V activates Frost Breath. The issue is we don't have the V key bound to anything. Or I think maybe it's melee. Because we don't have like team up abilities, which is... Oh, isn't that C in Marvel Rivals anyway? Oh, do you mean like pressing it on top of it makes it a thingy? Makes it like a Frost Breath type of move? Like, this guy's movement speed is pretty slow anyway, but it's definitely not affecting us. Yeah, let me put up a breakpoint and see what's going on. He's melee, but Suits doesn't have a melee, so... To be fair, his melee is... Wait, does he... Oh shit, I forgot to put a melee on him. Brother, what is going on? I put a... I might be an idiot. Oh, yeah, no. Okay, I think I know what's going on now. So, I'm relying on two different functions for this to work. And I think I see the issue. So I need to change this to the debuff. And then I need to change this one to the, like, damage grenade or something. No, this is actually... Yeah, no, this needs to be the debuff. And the other way around. This needs to be grenade. And I promise this is going to work 100%. This is going to be the issue. Go as rapid so we can test it. Can't even get hit by it. Yikes. Okay, we need some healing. It's actually so cool watching them fight. Yo, forget about me. What are you doing? Alright, he's not gonna spawn back. Alright, one more time. I'm literally outmatched when they're fighting. Like, I can't keep up with them. Where are you aiming at, bro? Okay, guys, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it wasn't solved in this one. So this is the one that happens when it goes through someone, right? Which is different from when it hits a wall. When it hits a wall, it just detonates. But when it goes through someone, it goes through this whole thing, and it's like checks for actors, blah blah blah. It does a bunch of checks, and then it applies the debuff. But then for some reason, it's not applying the debuff. So we're gonna have to let it go through us, and we're gonna have to see if it's even doing all of this. Okay. What? Ability system component. Who is it on? Oh, let me owner. Yeah, it says 0. Blocked ability tags on the there. It says movement speed bonus 0. But we definitely, I think we definitely got hit with it. Okay, I'm 100% sure we're getting hit with this. Yeah, this is... I think this is us, or it's the Superman character. It's one of them. Okay, yeah, it works here. Minus 2,000. Oh shit, it's increasing. Alright, the way I see it, it should just take us to minus 300. And let's turn off stacking for this so it never stacks. It's already on none. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we know this shit is applying by now. Like, okay, that one was clear as day. It felt slower, but like it's almost like it didn't last. I'm so confused at what's going on. I'm gonna do a crazy big number and just see if we can solve it with that. Oh god damn it, we need to go through it. Come on, one more time. Okay, so it's definitely making us slower. It's just the strength of the effect is like, it's too weak. What's the happy bonus in between? I think that was a solid suggestion anyway, or idea. But do you fucking mind? Like, we did not make it. It's weird. Hmm. The number has to be really large. So right now it's minus 3,400, and it doesn't feel nearly as stingy as it should be. But like, we know it's applying. It's just really weird. I'm gonna have to revamp this system, I guess. I don't think it's that good, but for now, let's just put like minus 45,000 because that seemed to work. It's so late. No, we going. So good. I just love that ult so much. I think. How long are we into? Okay, I think I'm gonna give it another half an hour, which basically I'm just gonna sort out the Queen Flora icon bit. I think someone suggested we do something with the artwork we have on Discord. Let me just pull this up and see what we can do. Do something with this one should be easy enough. Where's this shit gone? And then we splash art. Let me give this a try. Like, I think he did that artwork midstream, which was actually like very, like, pretty impressive. Which one is it? Character Splash Maker. Get this open. Just got to be worried if there's any like sensitive data on stuff, but I never think there is. All right, guys. I think if I take another minute of lo-fi, I'm gonna shoot myself. It's so jarring. What else do we got? Oh my god! I'd even check if this one is like copyright free, stream friendly. Fuck, I might be cooked. The thing is, I kind of realized like YouTube treats your streams as like a proper video, so I need to be careful for like the whole copyright stuff. Like, it's not like I'm making money off YouTube, but still, still gotta be safe about it, right? All right. I want to see if doing like proper splash art is gonna be a better touch. 'Cause usually what I do is take a picture of the character model in a pose or something like that. But I think it's nice that we have something we can use instead. We just need to get some parts off the top. All right, let's export. Big export as PNG. Images. Cool. So the next thing we have to do is make a whole material for this and everything, but I think it should be pretty easy. Am I? All right, let's move this around. So if we put this back to where it needs to be, we go into Queen Flora, whatever, and then we put oh look. Do you fucking mind? You missed that totally. Oh great, now he's gonna ult on us. God damn it. I think that looks pretty good. And the artwork is great. It looks really nice when you put it on the character select screen. It blends in pretty well. But I think most of the characters lack the sort of detail this one has. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of work to revamp the characters a bit, but alright, so that's done. What's next on the list? Shit, I need to check some shit with Queen Flora. Would you do that for all the character icons? I think in time, yeah. Probably create some better splash art, but making sure this doesn't spin. Yeah, I think given time, I'll probably do something like that for it. Let's see if we can think of a way to get the vines out of the thing when we do the alt. Oh yes, in this folder. I'm thinking that we do. And we can't do this ability after getting hit. It always blocks us. When we do this, does it put anything on us? No, it doesn't. Oh my god, this music is going to make me shoot myself. What is this? I really want like game friendly music, like sorry, game soundtracks maybe. But I don't think they would be like copyright free or anything. We could do wait gameplay tag on actor, and we just need to get the base of the parent actor, which is this, and we'll just make a new one quickly. Call it heroes Queen Flora, and I'm just gonna put teleport because that's what I've been calling it. But that people really like the name for Queen Flora. Like that one's caught on, which I'm happy about. I don't know how it even like hit me, to be fair, but some of them they just kind of like get you instantly, but some of them you have to think about for a while, like Blue Justice and Tech Ranger. That one was weeks of work and like it's not even good. But Warrior Woman, Rapid, Queen Flora, those ones were instant, and I'm pretty happy with those ones. Yikes, there we go. So when we have the teleport active, we're going to hide the weapons, and when they're removed, we're going to unhide them. Say Blue Justice is pretty good. Fair enough, yeah. The thing is, I was bouncing between Blue Symbol and Blue Justice for a while. Something like that. Because my friend was like, Blue Justice sounds too much like Orange Justice, which is that one um Fortnite dance from years ago. So it's like, I was like, no one's gonna remember. No one's gonna remember the Orange Justice unless you tell them. Queen Flora teleports, and I believe it's this one. So if we put it here, it's tags so applied to the activating owner while the ability is effective. Okay, I don't know why you just did that for. I think we might have a crash-free stream. We didn't manage to do that last time, but there we go. God damn, that was good. Oh, brother, what is this? What is this code? Comment your fucking code. What is... I swear, like, I would legit getting fired if I put this kind of shit in a real job. Hey, that one almost freaked me out for the no crash rule. Why is it teleporting us weirdly? I'm gonna wait a whole... Oh shit, what's up? I just seen your message now. Oh yeah, same team up again. That's why do we even need this thing? Why is it going through the middle of the floor? But then we end the ability, it's fine. You see, I have a theory for why it's doing this. We, in a separate map, we work with the actual animation and the sequence. Alright, I'm just gonna do something. It's a bit cheap, but I'm just gonna add 80 onto here. I know if I do that, like go and adjust the actual sequence, if there's something wrong with it, it's gonna crash. And I don't feel like restarting the engine today. Like, I bet my RAM usage is absolutely insane right now. Oh shit, there's only 8 gigabytes. That's not that bad. I was expecting like 12 at this point from Unreal Engine. Go, we did a teleport. There we go. That's pretty nice. There's also something that we need to kind of do. So I could have waited to the playtest to do this, but I'm thinking we try to do this today. There was obviously the suggestion to make the thing different for enemies and players. So I'm gonna look into that. I mean, sorry, for enemies and the ones on your team. But what I'm thinking we do. What you notice is you basically can't damage these. So I need to figure out why that is. Okay, skeletal mesh has no collision, so what we need to do is add a box collision, something like that. Oh wait, this is gonna be kind of tricky. Hmm. All right, yeah, this is gonna be tricky. If we move and animate the head, I think that's gonna mess up with the total collision a bit. And this is procedurally animated. No, I turned that off. All right, let's just put this there for now, and let's add a what's the name of the component that handles this? I swear I hear this sound on TikToks all the time. I'm having flashback to like different TikToks, but I don't know the specific one. It's a weird feeling. I don't like this. All right, so what we're gonna do is change. Put this back to passive. We're gonna change this one to Queen Flora and see if we can attack her thingy. No, we just can't for some. All right, relax. I swear to God, they're so annoying. I think she needs to be nerfed. I think she needs to be fucking nerfed. It's mostly because when we do the testing, we give them a buff. So they get like a faster ult charge, so I don't have to wait for them to like play basically a whole match to get their ult meter on. Okay, so at the very least, it should come up with like a nameplate thing on them. Which it does, cool. Oh, dude, leave me alone for a split second. This stun move is so annoying. But we can't damage it at all, so we need to see if we can fix that. World static? What are you talking about? Where I changed that. This has to be the worst lo-fi music I've ever heard. This is... You know, I can't focus while she's constantly attacking us. What I'm gonna do... is just spawn it in anyway and see if we can attack it. It doesn't even have collision. What is going on? Okay, we can't move through it, but we also can't attack it. So let's just do this and put the team ID to team 1 for now. This is another thing that, like, you have to do this yourself from Lyra, because for some reason Epic didn't think that we'd want to manually be able to change teams for things. So you have to go in and just, like, expose that in the C++. It's so annoying. I think with Lyra, they presume the type of game you want to make so much. Hey, I'm clearly missing something. Like, it's great, but it's not nearly as flexible as it should be. Is that the same team as... Yeah, I think that was the same team. Will Flora be akin to Orion or Namor? I think she's... I'm not sure about the Overwatch character because I haven't seen the thingy, but for Namor, yeah, she basically has Namor's turret, but that's the only move that's similar. Do you mind? It's also weird that that didn't work, but I'm just gonna go back to the old method we've been doing. Yeah, I think I'm really gonna look into the Overwatch character videos and just see. Okay, it works. Yeah. So we just have to do a death state for this thing. Is it despawn? We can use despawn for now. Never any space here. Get actor location. Plug that into here. So this is going to be the effect for when it gets destroyed. Just going to put like throw a bunch of vines down or something like that. And then all we need to do is actually get it to die. So we're just going to put despawn. I think Warrior Woman is probably best for this. Shit did not happen. What the hell? Oh wait, hold up. I don't wait. No, it clearly reaches. I think it has about 100 health by default. So at first I thought I wasn't giving it any health, but it's clearly working. So you just need to do is less than equal to the new value 0, and then do a despawn thing. Can we call death? Okay, wait till she opens. There we go. Oh yeah, we'll cut. All right, I think that's I think that rounds about most of the changes. So we're gonna play a couple games as Warrior Woman and Queen Flora, and then we're gonna call it a day. Because a lot of this stuff is just minor changes and everything. And I don't think you guys want to see me draw after not drawing a million times. So I need to do the final like design for Queen Flora. How did I mess that up? That's crazy. We also need sounds for when she does this. I think basically everyone in the game has some sort of stun move. She has the lasso, he has the electric one. Blue Justice has the like charge dash thing. So everyone's got something. Oh damn it, how did she have her ult already? I think the whole team has been wiped. Oh my god. I'm trying to hold back a bit so the whole team can get here. Let me fucking... Oh my god, he's so annoying. Why are these guys so slow? Where the fuck did he go? Gotta say, ever since I made the rapid changes, his sense of speed has just increased. What are you doing? Get moving. I think we had the same idea. Yo, what was that? That was terribly wrong. Alright, we need to dip. Work it. That's done. Yeah, it was for... Oh. Well, the one where she, like, kind of striped the ground with the trees. But, then she has one with the... This one here. God damn it, my tracking ability isn't working. I can't move to any of the things. I need to find a way for them to go about, like, destroying some of these things. Yeah, this is mine and I can't, like, teleport to it or anything. And it's... I think the ability is a bit broken. I don't think it reached him at all. That was a waste of an ult. And I missed that too. This is embarrassing. I can't... I can't even do any abilities now. I'm fully, like, locked in. So I'm just going to... Yeah, shit. I can't even jump. What is going on? This is all I can do now. Maybe after 45 seconds, her bind walls despawned unless they're... Oh, despawn unless they're, like, thingy. Yeah, I have, like, played around with ideas like that, but I kind of want to leave them as thingy as possible for tactical reasons. Like, I know this seems like a bad move for balancing, but in a PvE game, it's kind of fun. Up until it doesn't work, that is. Is he back already? Wow, you know, 10-1 is not bad. Again, it's bots, but like, it is not bad at all. Oh yeah, we're cooked. We're so cooked. I feel like with the way the game is now, if you're able to put numbers up as warrior woman, like that is pretty skillful. Because okay, you look like now it's the ability is not working again. None of my, or do I just not have any? No, I do. That one is mine, but I can't access it. Oh, sorry. It looks so cool getting hit by his ult. But you see now I can just teleport to the ones I've already laid down. It's something with death. Yeah, I think it's like when you die, I don't think the ability even spawns in sometime. It's really weird. But yeah, I know it has something to do with after you die, it just like starts messing about. 200 and what? Let's see, we need to try Warrior Woman. We're totally not putting up numbers this round. Oh, it's so much better with the sword sound. They took care of him quick. Totally missed that. But like all he does is just run away. Sometimes the AI moves like a real healer. Like that. That was nice. We were all in the same location. Wait, I see why I did that. Somebody's stuck inside the map. Basically means this game is kind of busted for them. Let me see if I can reach them with the Oh, we got her out. Sick. God, I'm not losing that. I'm not. Okay, that's cool. That's good. That's good. That's good. Why do I keep missing this attack? I always have to tell people like, don't worry about the frames. I think I tried it like 2 days ago. Tried exporting it or playing it as it would when it's launched, and the performance was even better than last time, even though there's so much more going on. But then you gotta click that one. Yeah, I really might. This is gonna be such a waste of an ult. But yeah, the performance is I hate using an ult so much. The performance is a lot better. I did this thing called a pooling system, which basically saves on the amount of things we're spawning in. Maybe I can use this to get around faster, like, yeah. It's a bit broken. I might need to drop the range. Let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go. Should I actually make the splash out drawing have the characters on separate layers so that if you ever want to use it for the main menu or loaded screen, you can have a parallax effect? I mean, yeah, I think that's a good idea. Like, I always try to do stuff on other layers so you can always reuse it. But my thing is like, at least with certain characters like Queen Flora, they're gonna get like whole, not redesigns, but they're just gonna get their designs updated. So maybe doing it in layers is like better, so there's more, what's it called? It's easier to update in the future. I think it should despawn any moment now anyway. Because I don't think we're changing Warrior Woman anytime soon. That design is set. And with Rapid, it's mostly going to be like embellishments if I have time. But Blue Justice just needs a symbol on his chest. And the rest is pretty much Queen Flora. And yeah. Oh, bro, that was not a good move. Straight into our spawn. What were you thinking? Okay, they've started a comeback. Like, we're actually losing. I think I just need to stay here, hold the point, wait for the rest of the team to come through. Where are they going? What are you guys doing? Where are you going? Well, duh. Now you have to go all the way back. Oh, you thought you were slick, Flash. Oh no, we're cooked. We're cooked. Batman was gonna have a redesign if I remember correctly. Yeah, it will probably be like a slight thing. Probably take off some of the um like some of the body armor parts that kind of just make it look messy. No, you have to be kidding me. I thought I fixed this glitch. Okay, yeah. That's weird. Okay, this slow thing is working. It's just not very... Not very, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Apparent. Damn, I love the way he just zips through the sound effects as well. Like, it comes together pretty nicely. We've had a comeback and a half. Like, okay, yo, I just need to stay here, but some build up or something. This guy is insane to deal with. I missed it. Oh god, and the fast one is here. I can't do any damage to him, man. Yo, where the heals at? Saying to the AI opponent, AI ally. Oh, come on. Where's the team? This is insane. This is so annoying. And we're cooked. No, we're full health now. There she is. There she is. Do you have some characters planned and accept some ideas? Yeah, I do. Like, in general, I'll throw some ideas, but for planned characters, I've got like a Green Lantern, John Stewart Green Lantern, and a Constantine slash Zatanna hybrid, and probably a Peacemaker soon. But it's like I mostly just look at like feasibility of what would it take to create these characters. Because I really wanted to do Superman from day one, but I didn't have any like flying animations or anything like that. So it all depends on what I can get done, basically. Come on, see. What do you mean hybrid? Like, I don't even know. Do we want to make the character what ratio of Zatanna to thingy? I think it should be a she, right? Like, I think it's probably gonna be a she, and then I don't know how I want to put it though. But it's gonna be a magician character inspired by those two, and like mostly a strategist character. So I'm gonna basically like read through all of Zatanna's abilities could be like anything. But John Constantine one is like, I think a female character with Constantine's trench coat or something. Yeah. And I think you might know that like he has a sister or something like that. In Sandman, I think there was a female John Constantine. I don't know if she was a different character. So I might like do, just because I wanted to merge like Zatanna, Raven, and Constantine as like a magician healer sort of thing. Like, this thing won't stop. What the hell was that? That was terrible. There we go. That's the thing. This ability now, the rework doesn't work completely. For some reason, we can't jump when we're going up the stairs. It's pretty weird. Like, we are missing this so badly. Yo, they are 9-0. That is terrible for them. I mean, they're not real, but that is still terrible for them. I don't think I've seen such a one-sided matchup. I feel like going concrete with one foil will make them more recognizable. Like, I'd say Constantine so we can have a male healer and then make Zatanna and Raven separate. The idea is a Mr. Freeze. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna read that in a second. I just want to find a good time to use the ult. This is too far away. I want a clippable moment. I need a chat clip that or something like that. Should be in range. That Iris clip that. Oh no, Cisco clip that is crazy. Oh my god, Cisco clip that is crazy. I forgot Iris was a character for real. I don't even get this game if it's on the demo. Yeah, it's on itch.io, itch.io, sorry, under superhero frenemies. I really need a link or a command for it. But if someone has like a link for it, or I think there's one on my YouTube channel in my latest video. You can find it in the description there. Yeah, so I have like thought about Mr. Freeze character, to be fair, and Freeze gun mechanic is cool. But I think what I would do instead is like merge them with Heat Wave and Mr. Freeze so I can get like a 2-in-1 type of thing. Is it Captain? No, I'm thinking of Captain Cold. Right, I was thinking of Captain Cold and Mr. Freeze, but something like that. How did we just run through them and totally miss everything? I was gonna say, yeah, join the Discord server and everything, because soon I'm gonna put out this version that we have now. Most of the glitches are sorted, so I just need to do you fucking mind. Just need to pick a date, and then we're gonna do a playtest and everything, and do all that before I get ready for like the full release of the demo and everything. And we're cooked. Was that our first? No, that was our second death, right? They are getting steamrolled. This is actually crazy. 25-8. Like, I know this is bots, but like usually it's more balanced. Captain Freeze, Mr. Cold. Did I say that? That's embarrassing. They're basically like the same person. Let's be real. Like, they're basically the same. It's like a cold gun. They both have a cold gun. Like, yeah, they have the same powers basically. I'm gonna go in here for sneak healing and then step out. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to spend the whole first half of this week just making TikToks about this. Dude, that was great. I said Sergeant Slow. Exactly. I love that one. Oh, Snow. I don't know why I misread it completely. No, oh, Captain Freeze and Mr. Cold as name concepts. I hear that now, but I think you've been beaten by Sergeant Snow. It's got like a... It's got that like alliteration factor, you know? It's like... Mm, wait, why am I missing all of these? What is with the hitbox? Okay, I need to check this. So it's the time now. I just realized I'm streaming tomorrow. So also for the name for your game, DDC Clashpoint or DDC Crisis Core. Flashpoint sounds pretty good, but I wouldn't say I've settled on the name because it's still a project phase, but I definitely can't put DC in the title. Or at least I want to avoid copyright stuff as much as possible. So I don't want to like have DC in it, if that makes sense. Flash, do you want to back me up? You want to do something? Oh shit. See, like now it's 5-4. So either I was super locked in the first, like the round we just played. Oh, for God's sake. You know what I've always been trying to think of is like, if we had a ranked system for this game, like what elements could we use? Because we can obviously use kryptonite, like kryptonite free or something like that. But then past that, you have things like celestial. I was thinking you could use like the name of the different Justice League groups. You spent a solid couple hours making the Genshin Impact elemental system into a prototype. Damn, I walked right into that. D&D combat system. Bro, that sounds tough. What are the Genshin Impact stats again? It's been so long since I played them. Or played Genshin. How did I do basically no damage to him? I had 2 of them lined up. Oh shit, this one isn't. Oh, this one worked. Yeah, that sounds like a crazy system, to be fair. Like, because then do you do like artifacts too, and then elementary? To be fair, I haven't played D&D, but I know you can alter the system for like things like anime power systems and stuff like that. So that sounds like a really big challenge. It's more about reaction. Pyro and Hydra adds 1 more dice into your attack. Oh, okay, I think I see. That was the part of the Genshin Impact that was really nice. Was the reactions, like testing my knowledge here. There was like Hydro Conduct and over something with Pyro and Lightning. That did virtually nothing to him. You know what? Like, one thing I'm trying to do is get stream clips and then like put them on social media. But with how laggy this is, I don't even know if that's a good idea. And it kind of sucks because the actual game, when exported out, is totally fine on performance, but like it makes it look super laggy, and I feel like it's something that people are gonna like question is like the performance of it. But and maybe I'm worrying about it a bit like prematurely. No, what exactly did you hit over there? There's complex stuff like Dendro and Hydro creates Dendro cores, which then can be triggered the Electro to do Hyper Bloom, which is Hobin missiles that scale with your level. Yeah, I never got into like Dendro. I don't think I had or I leveled up a single Dendro character. But yeah, I remember how complex it got. crash? It definitely crashed. No, we were so close to a no crash stream. This is so. I swear I fixed this. One from pool line 42. What are you yapping about, bro? This has been fixed. This has been fixed. Guys, we were actually so close to a no crash stream. Where is it? It said pooling system line 42. Oh, you see why I wanted to avoid open thingy. This is weird. When you have an error like this, it's usually because it's trying to like find something that doesn't exist. But I've said before this, before line 42, if it doesn't exist, then just return nothing, return a null pointer. So I don't know why it's even bothering to do this. And then if we go through the logs to like find this, it's not even gonna show, which is like really weird. It goes through this, fine, set actor transform, fine, and then it fails at setting hidden in game. So my theory was it goes into the kill Z volume, like underneath the ground, and when it goes underneath the ground, it gets despawned. So it does this, it sets the transform, it goes underneath the ground, get despawned. That way when you do reused, it goes, it just crashes. But like that's why I put this in here and nothing. Or maybe I need to use this valid. Anyway, who cares? I'm gonna solve that like in a thing. Cool shorts content would be little character showcases with like a description of what they're doing with some silly gameplay in the background. Yeah, I think that's that and any good moments I can do in the stream, and also maybe some like I don't really want to say like educational stuff, but like behind the scenes how certain abilities work, just for the crowd who is more into the game dev side of things. That would that would be pretty thingy. But I think that basically wraps up everything that I wanted to do today. Yeah, once again, join the Discord and you'll get access to the playtest early. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but it's basically as soon as I can figure out this issue. But how many games did we play? We've been working at this for like 3 hours and it didn't crash, so I think we should be fine. DC loves using Crisis for some reason. Yeah, they love spamming it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Make sure you like follow and subscribe and everything, and you can keep up to date with the project. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow around the same time too. I'm not even talking to the camera, which is terrible. But yeah, I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow at the same time too. So everyone take care and